nominees, everybody. Um, you know, this is one, we've always kind of wanted to do an award ceremony. We've never done it. This is our first time. But I want to make sure, just starting it off, just make sure everybody understands it's three kids per age group that's left right now. And the three kids that are left have obviously been acknowledged from their coaches, their peers, from the league and different things. So only one's going to come out the actual winner through the process of it, but everybody to even make it to this point is a huge, huge, huge accomplishment. So I want y'all to understand that. Everybody ain't gonna walk out of here happy today because everybody wants to win, and that's part of life, but we always don't win everything that we are in, but we come back, we fight a little bit harder, and we go through the process of that. So I want everybody to understand that before we get going through this thing. Parents, understand that before we get going through that thing. The process of it, everybody always asks about the process of the, how do you get picked and how do you do those things. So I'm gonna break that down real quick and then we'll get into everything that we're gonna do today. But the process of the Heisman is each coach gets to nominate 2 players. You nominate 2 players. It could be a person from your team, a person from another team. They all go into the pot, and then the coaches vote. Coaches get to have 2 votes in the initial nomination, but they can't vote for a kid from their team. You narrow that down to where we are today, the top 3. The same process goes. Coaches get 1 vote, and then you come up with the winner from those top 3 right there. So it's a real simple process, but it pretty much eliminates some of the favoritism and different things in it. Usually the top 3 are, top 3 of the whole class. But it's so many talented kids in the league in every conference. Everybody's going to feel that somebody didn't make it or whatever. But I want to just give a special congratulations to you guys who did make it, because I see some guys who have won it once before, and I see some guys who haven't. So we're going to see that going through the process. It's a yearly thing to come back, get better, and keep on focusing. When you're that top dog on top, they all coming for you. It's just like when you win a championship in the game. So once again, just want to give it up for these guys that got here. We're going to start. We're going to go through our cheer. This is our cheer director right here, Miss Lorende Adams. She's done a great job with the cheer program.
Give it up for Lorende.
Yes. Her and Kiani they've done a great job with the cheer program. So they're going to be recognizing some of our cheer organizations, cheer coaches, some of our cheer athletes. And from there, we'll go to our scholar athletes, because we do want to recognize the kids that are handling it in the classroom, because you have to be able to do that to get to where you want to go to. So we're going to recognize our scholar athletes, and then we'll go from there. And we'll get into the Junior Heisman Awards. So we're pretty much about to get this thing going. We're going to kick it off with cheer. So Lorende, I'll go ahead and turn this thing over to you.
All right, sounds perfect. Well, I have the honor of announcing our 2022 Cheer Scholar Athlete Award. We have 2 young ladies who exemplified high scholastic achievement throughout the 2022 season, which is a feat to do. They accomplished not only in the classroom, but also on the sideline, and we want to ensure that we highlight their achievements. For 8U division, we have Journey Frazier with the Journey is an 8U cheerleader with the Oak Cliff Gators. And so we are excited and elated to have her honored on today. Also, for the 14U division, for Division II, we have Aubrey McCullum. Aubrey is a cheerleader at the 14U level with the TCU Bulldogs. And so again, let's give these 2 young ladies a round of applause. Great job, girls.
Come on over here, ladies, real quick. Y'all come on right here. Y'all grab y'all a quick seat. Talk to y'all real fast.
All right. Okay, I'm going to pass this to you. Journey, introduce yourself. Tell us what school you go to, what grade you're in, and then we'll pass it off to Aubrey.
Hi, my name is Journey. I go to Bill Hart's Elementary, and I'm in 3rd grade.
All right, tell us your parents' names, because that's important, because they help you to keep abreast of all of that work, all of that time management that you have to do throughout the season. So let's not forget to acknowledge them.
My mom's name is Dornisha Nashe Kuzar, and my dad's name is Eric Frazier.
Awesome. All right, Miss Aubrey.
My name is Ivory McCullums. I go to Uplifters and I'm in 7th grade. My mom's name is Shanice McCullums and my dad's name is Anthony McCullums.
All right, great. All right, so are you all looking forward to the upcoming season?
Yes.
Have you all got started, or did you never stop?
Never stop.
Never stop.
Yeah.
Just so y'all know about these cheer athletes, they never stop. All right, well, congratulations again, girls. I am super duper proud of you, and hats off to each one of you and your families.
Let's give it up for these ladies. Redbird or Lufkin in the building. Redbird or Lufkin in the building. Gators in the building. Oh, what we doing?
It's
Okay, Teresa not here yet. Okay, so we'll wait for them.
okay.
All right. So what we're gonna do now, we'll go ahead and y'all ladies come on off here. Parents, these parents are gonna take. All right, y'all. Hey, we're going to go ahead and we're going to move on now. We're going to go to the 6U DFW Division II Junior Heisman MVP nominees. And Jazz, who are those guys?
All right.
Your Texas Sports 6U East MVP nominees are the Texas Sports 6U MVP nominees are Jackson Bland, NTX Mustangs, Kyson Chambers, Arlington Apaches, and Casey Burdine, TCU Bulldogs.
And Apaches couldn't make it today, but those were the three guys that made it to that were the finalists in this, and we're gonna go ahead and talk about these guys real quick. TK, I'm gonna pull you out the audience real fast, man. I know I gave you a little heads up on it. TK is a part of the North Texas Mustangs organization, and they've been a part of the league for a long time, and he's gonna speak a little bit about Jackson, and we're gonna roll on.
So what?
You just don't want to speak. You're gonna be live.
Did do work, but speak loud.
Well, there's so many things you can say. There's so many things you can say about Jackson Bland. He lit it up. He lit it up, and he was very confident about lighting it up every game. Jackson will let you know, man. Action Jackson really is his name. You say, hey, Jackson, how you going to do this week? I'm going to get about 3 TDs. You know, I'm going to pull every flag. We're going to win. They can't stop me. And he showed out every game. Every game we needed him, you could call on Jackson. He wasn't selfish. He was a team player. He let his team get what they needed. But at the end of the day, Jackson was going to bring everything he needed to help his team win. And a lot of times, you got the best highlights you can get. And we loved it. I remember preparing for our games and looking over, and here it comes right down the sideline again, Jackson Bland for another 80-yard touchdown. So being up here doesn't surprise me. To the other candidates as well, doesn't surprise me. But Jackson, he really is that guy. He's never going to let you down.
Clap it up.
Hey, next up we got Mr. Kaysen, and I'm gonna let one of the TCU statesmen come on up here real quick. Mr. Alex, come on. No, it's it. Come on up, Alex. Come on, Alex.
Let us see that purple.
Come on. We got something planned for you. There you go.
Man, y'all got that boy daddy right there.
I know. We want you to talk about it. Just talk about the flag team and Mr. Kaysen.
The flag team last year, I think we lost in the second round. We came out this year. What camera am I looking at? This one. We came out this year. In the spring, we lost to the Gators in the championship, so we pretty much expected to win it all this year, especially with Kaysen. Kaysen last year was his down year and was, the second running back? So, I mean, with him coming this year, we pretty much expected him to be on this Heisman race. Yeah. So, I mean, Kaysen is just one of those kids. His dad is the coach, but under any coach, he takes whatever you say. He puts it in his game. He comes out every day hard, ready to fight. He's become a leader from what I've seen. Last year, he was like I said, it was his down year. Yeah. So this year, he came out more of a leader, took on every role he was asked to do, and brought it home for us.
Perfect. Yeah, y'all did win a state championship this year.
Yeah.
Pulled it off. So big ups to that. Big ups to both of these guys right here. Once again, let's clap it up for these guys. Great job. And with that, I'm going to move and grab the awards real quick.
I'm good to go. Y'all want me to lead this?
All right. In our 2022 Texas Sports DFW Division II, Kyrell McBride Johnson, and we're going to talk about that right after this. Kyrell is named after Kyrell McBride Johnson, Junior Heisman Trophy. Is Mr. Jackson Bland of North Texas Mustangs. As we always do, we're going to show sportsmanship. Shake hands real fast. And from here, we're going to go on over there. We're going to take our pictures. But once again, congratulations to you fellas. And let's give it up for these guys one more time. Hey, George, we're going to talk about after that, so everybody kind of knows what it is.
Yes, so, everybody loves the Heisman Award, but for us, we wanted to bring even more meaning to it. Miss Monica, who is Kyrell's mother, we partnered up with her doing our podcast, and Miss Monica was a mother of a football player just like a lot of you here today, and she watched her son as he's running off the football field collapse, and he passed. So for us, these kids is bigger than a trophy. I'm proud of all of them being here because Miss Monica looks at them as the kids that are carrying on the legacy of her son. So, I say, to the top three, to me, everybody's winners. I say use it as motivation, whether you win it, second, whatever the case be. It's all motivation, and we're here to celebrate these kids because Monica would love to have this opportunity that y'all have today to view your child. So with that, again, as respects to Mr. Kyrell McBride Johnson, we will forever keep your name alive.
Clap it up, clap it up, clap it up.
All right, next up, we're going to move on to our 8U Division II, DFW Division II athletes. So if we can get our 8U Division II athletes to come on out right here. That would be. Terrence, I'm gonna let you go on and talk a little bit about him and about Bullet, and we'll get to going.
First and foremost, this not working.
No, they can hear it on the paper. Talk about it. You good?
All right. So first and foremost, I need everyone to understand this is not something that every league has to do. I want to acknowledge what y'all doing, the Heisman Award ceremony. This is dope. Me and my coaches back there were like, we wish we had this when we was kids. So first and foremost, shout out to y'all for doing this event. So we're gonna cut that up. Because it's not a necessity. You don't have to do a Heisman ceremony to play in the league. So the fact you guys doing this is awesome. Okay, next thing about Talon. Talon is a team player. Okay, and honestly, he's gonna play wherever you put him, and he's gonna go 1,000 miles per hour at that position. Talon played everything for us: running back, receiver, quarterback, DN, linebacker. And never once did he say anything back other than yes, sir. He shows up to practice. He grinds hard. The parents are hands off. They let the coaches do what they have to do. Shout out to Coach Shaw, Mrs. Shaw, for letting us even coach their son and coach them hard. And you can expect more future success from Tyler on and off the field. He is not a very loud spokesman person, but trust me, he's a physical player on the field. He lets his play do the talking, and he's about the team first. So congrats, Talon. Hell of a season. It was an honor coaching you this year.
All right, next up, is Chris here? Oh, Chris ain't here. Oh, okay. So we're gonna go next to Mr. Titus Kirk from the North Texas Mustangs. Let's give it up for Mr. Titus. Jason was supposed to be in this spot, but Jason's not here. So what we'll do is we're going to talk a little bit about Titus. And me, myself, I watch all the kids. I've seen pretty much everybody play. And to see Titus come out of his shell even more so this year was a huge thing, man. He really helped guide the Mustangs all the way through the season. The kid just, even off the field with this kid is a real personable kid. This kid speaks well. You can tell his parents are all the way behind him and everything he's doing. His on-the-field play really speaks for itself. If you go follow his Instagram, you'll see everything. I don't know if it's you or whoever's posting all the time, but it's rolling. You see all the plays this kid is making on the offensive side of the ball and the defensive side of the ball. And it just amazes me to keep seeing kids at this young age continue to make, to be where they are at this young age, man. So that's a big ups to the North Texas Mustangs program, who are one of the top tier programs in the area, the way Jason and his coaches and stuff run that thing. And I just, obviously you see this as the second kid in this program up here for this nomination too. So I just want to give it up for you, Titus, to keep doing your thing, man, and we'll keep on recognizing what you're doing. So let's give it up for him one more time, everybody. And what we'll do, let me go on and grab these real quick. All right, and hey, our 2022 Texas Sports DFW Division II Kyra McBride Johnson Junior Heisman Trophy winner is from Bullet Football Academy, Mr. Tyler Shaw. All right, Mr. Shaw. Hey. Now, we all know, I don't know if everybody else know, I'm going to put you on Front Street real quick. Everybody know Mr. T. If you don't know, Mr. T. Shaw, you got it's some shoes to fill over there, man. He done played in the league, did his thing, playing for the Patriots and different squads out there, a East Texas legend. And now, look, we got Mr. Tyler Shaw right here, man. Your coach just spoke highly of you. How does it feel to win this award?
Good.
Feels good. So tell me a little bit about, this season and how do you feel about your play this season? Obviously it was good, but how do you feel about your play this season? You a little nervous? It's okay.
Just talking football.
If you're a little nervous, it's all good.
Just hold up the trophy.
Hey, you know what? Put the trophy. The trophy go speak for itself. Hey, let's go out and give it up for this kid right here, y'all. Hey, man, great job this season, man, all right? Keep doing what you're doing. Mr. Titus, great job. Keep doing what you're doing. Like I say, fellas, hey, it's next year. We're going to keep on rolling, keep on getting better now. You got the target on your back now. It's no more, everybody knows your name now, so keep doing your thing, man. Let's give it up for these guys one more time, y'all. Hey, you go follow that guy right there. They're going to take you down and go get pictures and stuff. Congratulations, man.
Your 10U D2 DFW MVP nominees are Jacoby Welcome, Bullet Academy, Aiden Martin, NTX Chargers, and Silas Valencia, Bullet Academy.
Hey, we're back, y'all, and we're about to move on to the 10U division, 10U DFW Division 2, and we got 3 studs up here, man. We really do. We got 3 studs up here in this age group. And I'm going to call them out real quick. Let's give them a clap, man. Number 0 from Bullet Football Academy, Mr. Silas Valencia. We got number 8. Number 8, Jacoby Welcome from Bullet Football Academy. And that big boy on the field, man, number 12, Aiden Martin from the North Texas Chargers. Hey, and like I said, if you've been watching any 10U football, these 3, they've been doing their thing all year. Like this is a loaded group right here. So we're gonna go on and get on into it, Terrence. You got 2 of them to talk about. So we got Silas and we got Jacoby, man.
Yes, first and foremost, this one can go either way, and I'm going to talk about these 2 players individually. Jacoby Welcome is a product of trusting the process. Jacoby came over to us in the spring. We didn't have probably about 7 or 8 players at the time. Jacoby stuck with us, did summer training, played wherever he needed to play. Okay, keep in mind, Jacoby played defensive tackle. Jacoby played middle linebacker. Jacoby played running back. Jacoby was first to lead block on plays. Not selfish, wanted to do what's best for the team to help the team win. He's a football player, and it's going to show as he gets older. Wherever high school he goes to, they're going to have a good student athlete to work with, and Jacoby, clap it up for him. Okay, good job. Okay, then we got Silas Valencia, Agent 0. I can't say enough about him. He came in here. He let his work do the talking. He was 9 playing up 10U this season. He came in and earned his respect from his teammates, his coaches. Nothing was given to him. Every day he showed up ready to work and compete. He has that competitive edge at a quarterback, and you can see it early. Silas, we're going to keep pushing you, and you're going to keep taking the bar higher and higher each year. Silas will be one to watch for as the years come, as he continues to grow. As good as he is a player on the field, he's a better teammate off the field. When we're down in the championship, when some bad's not going to nationals, you see Silas going up and down the sideline saying, we got this, we're going to get the W, let's go. And it paid off this season. These two guys earned everything that they're getting, and we're going to keep working, keep grinding, and keep trusting the process.
If y'all don't mind, I'm going to talk about Aiden myself.
Go ahead.
So the Texas Sports All-Star game, our first time doing it. I'm looking at this kid, I'm like, who is that? His mama turned around and said, you know who it is? So, man, hey, Mr. Aiden Martin, man, I watched him against the best that this league offers, and he stood out, stood above. So it showed me a lot that day that you going some great places, stay focused like you always are, and keep balling. Every time I see you smiling, you having a good time. Every time. Hey, that's the most important thing. You're going to go far, young man. Y'all give him a round of applause.
And I'm not going to delay you any longer. So 10U, or 10U, Texas Sports, Kyrell McBride Johnson Jr., DFW Division II Heisman Trophy winner is Mr. QB1, Silas Valencia, Bullet Football Academy.
Clap it up, clap it up.
Man, y'all see this kid, y'all? This kid, hey, man. If y'all haven't got to witness this kid play football, I mean, I don't know what to say. And I'm gonna speak it down at Nationals. We saw all the things that happened here, but to be in the environment at Nationals, to be in the games that you were in, and the game that's gonna stick out. If y'all were on our live, y'all saw me talking mess the whole time to the DMV area and everywhere else, because I had no doubt in my mind that this kid about to march them down the field and come back to win that game, and you did, man. And it's beautiful to see a young kid at your age doing what you're doing, man. But I'm going to get on this right now. How do you feel, man? How do you feel about your playing? How do you feel about winning this award, man?
It feels great.
It feels great. So, tell me a little bit about this year, man. What was some of the favorite things that happened to you this year? What were some things that stuck out?
When we were in nationals and we were losing, and there was like 34 seconds left, and we're on the 1 yard line, and then the linebackers were in the back of the end zone, so I knew I had to run it in. And then I did, and we scored, and we won the game.
Hey, and that's the game I'm talking about. If y'all didn't hear them, it was 34 seconds left to go. They were driving down the field. This is, to go to the national championship game. And I think we thought you had scored on one. You went around the left end. We thought he got in. He didn't get in. And then he said he recognized the linebackers were off. So he kept the ball, punched it on in, and it is what it is. Right after that, Bullet goes on to win and then goes into the national championship game, man. But Silas, is there anything you want to say out to anybody out there right now? Anybody here? Anything you want to say right now going into next year? Because y'all want to stay championship here. Y'all were the runner-ups in nationals, targets on your back. Anything you want to say going into next year, man? He ain't got your mouth yet, has it, man? Hey, if y'all know his daddy talk. He gonna talk it, but. Man, Silas, let's just give it up for this kid one more time, y'all. Great job, man. Hey, bro. Great job, man. Keep doing what you're doing. Hey, you're going to go down that line. They're going to take you some pictures. Hey, guys, they're going to take y'all down there. Y'all take pictures together. Go that way, right down that line. Down that line, right there.
Your Texas Sports 12U Division II DFW MVP nominees are Franklin Evans,
Kobe got something to say. What you got to say, Kobe?
It don't matter what league we go to, we still gonna win.
Oh, boy. He said they're going to win all the time, and they've been doing it. But next up, what do we got, Jazz? We got 12U Division II DFW, some studs.
Your Texas Sports 12U Division II DFW MVP nominees are Franklin Evans, Bullet Academy, Sakura Cooper, Triple D Buckeyes, and Cade Smith, TCU Bulldogs.
All right, everybody, we're back. We're back. Hey, we're about to get ready to go through the 12U Division II DFW Awards, and we have two studs here once again, man. It's loaded. You got Sip and you got Caden. Like I say, if you watched any football here, you know what it is. You know those names. You know who they are, and we're gonna go and get to talking about them real quick. So, Coach, introduce yourself and let's talk about Sip a little bit.
How everybody doing? I'm Coach Hawk with the Triple D Buckeyes. We're here with Sip. Man, this kid right here is an unbelievable talent. I like to appreciate his daddy for bringing his blessings even after with us. Man, y'all probably know him as a quarterback. He won, national championships with Peck Prime. Came over there, played with us as a quarterback. But this kid right here is a dynamic wide receiver. Dynamic wide receiver. When he go up for the ball, it look like coming out the sky. I promise you. Humble kid. Sore loser, but a humble kid. And we love him. We love him to death. And if y'all want to check him out after this year, he'll be at Life Oak Cliff Middle School playing wide receiver. And I'm just happy to be in his presence.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful. Let's give it up real quick for Sip, y'all. Next up, we got the head coach of the 12U, Mr. Alex Moore, speaking about Mr. Cade.
What's going on? Most people know me. I was just up here. I brought his jersey. A lot of people don't know his face. Cade Smith, number 24. If you've watched any Texas sports lives, you've heard them talk about him. It's not really much I need to say. Cade is an amazing kid, amazing football player. He's just an athlete. I'm not even gonna give him a position. When he first came over to us, he was 8 years old, raw, didn't know much about the game. He came out last year on his down year and was one of the most dominant kids on 12U at 11. So we knew during 7-on-7, I think as we was told, they even had to change the rule because of him. So just coming into the season, we knew that he was going to be dominant. We had to put a little extra on it, and we won a national. So of course, there's more kids on the team, but he was a huge part in that. And Cade he's amazing, man. There's not really much I need to say.
Touch on it, Will. I think, like you said, both of these guys, we're going to be watching these boys on big time high school football and college. Y'all keep y'all heads on straight. I'm sure y'all got coaches and family all behind you that's going to keep that thing rolling too. But we'll be watching these guys on big time college football stage. But I'm going to go ahead and get into the award presentation real quick. So our 12U, Kyra McBride Johnson Jr., DFW Heisman Trophy goes to Mr. Cade Smith, TCU Bulldogs. I'm gonna let you slide in over here real quick. We can do it right here. Man, Kay, I ain't gonna lie. I'm probably one of your biggest fans, and I probably talk about you too. Like he said on the lie, I probably talk about you too much. But man, it's been an honor, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. You've been in this league the last 3 years, and you stood out the whole time, man. Man, tell me a little bit about this season for y'all, man. I know y'all won state, y'all won a national championship, man. Tell me a little bit about the season for you, and then some of the things that stuck out, bro.
The season, it was pretty easy. I ain't gonna lie. The competition, it was weak. And
Y'all would like that, huh?
that's really it. Nothing else to it.
Hey, the swag among this kid, man. So, man, tell me where you going to middle school and where you plan on going to high school?
Middle school right now, I go to Summer Creek Middle School. And high school, I'm going to North Crowley.
You going to North Crowley? Oh, okay. Well, there it is, man. Kate, anything you want to say out there, man, to everybody, bro?
I'm leaving TCU this year, so they don't need me for real. So they going to win again next year.
TCU? Oh, you say TCU going back-to-back?
Back-to-back.
Okay. Man, did you play TCU your whole time? Your whole little league career? Or did you play somewhere else at first? TCU? Oh, so he bleed purple. He bleed that purple and black. Hey, let's give it up one more time, y'all. Mr. K. Hey, we'll go down that line and get some pictures and stuff over there, okay? All right, we're gonna be going to East Texas now. East Texas. So
Your Texas Sports 6U East MVP nominees are Landon Smith of the TK Canes, Raymondrick Brown, TK Outlaws, and Kayston Morgan, Southside Junior Lions. Your Texas Sports 6U East MVP nominees are Landon Smith of the TK Canes, Raymondrick Brown, TK Outlaws, and Kayston Morgan, Southside Junior Lions.
Division II Junior Heisman Trophy winner, Mr. Action Jackson from the North Texas Mustangs. Mr. Jackson, man, can you tell me real quick, man, how does it feel? Now you got the trophy in the hand, bro. How does it feel?
Well, it feels really good because I never had this before, and I just love the opportunity.
Man, hey, and that's what it was. It was an opportunity, and you made the most of it. So how are you feeling about going into next year, knowing you're moving in the tackle, man? You ready for that?
Well, yeah, so y'all have to watch out because I'm going to be popping y'all stuff.
Hey, man, if you saw him earlier when he came on the show, he was nothing less than confident about his abilities, man. And obviously, he's got the trophy, so he's doing his thing, man. So, Mr. Jackson, you want to tell anybody you want to tell anybody anything else, man? Shout out to anybody before we got here?
Well, shout out to my mom and my dad because they be helping me, and shout out to all the coaches because they be having my back and my teammates.
All right, man. Hey, y'all make sure y'all go follow Mr. Action Jackson on Instagram and all those spots. Let's start him off young, get his following right, okay? Congratulations once again, big dog, okay? All right.
The Texas Sports 6U. Your Texas Sports 6U East MVP nominees are Landon Smith of the TK Canes, Raymondrick Brown, TK Outlaws, and Kayston Morgan, Southside Junior Lions.
All right, we're back. We are going into the Texas Sports East Texas Conference, and we're going to start with the 6U division. Right here, we got Mr. Jeff Pugh, man. He takes care of a lot of the stuff in our East Texas Conference, man, so he's always able to speak on it, and he knows everything, all the action is going on down there, man. But first off, we got 6U. Let's give it up real quick for Mr. Landon Smith, number 2, Landon Smith of the Texarkana Canes. Let's give it up for this kid real quick, y'all. All right, Jeff, man, just tell us a little bit about the Canes and about Landon and about, what happened out, what was going on in East Texas this year, man.
Yep, not a problem. Landon Smith, not only did he lead the Canes in yardage and touchdowns, I think the kid might have had a little over 1,000 yards, 23 touchdowns. Like I said, the whole flag team was just very exciting to watch. I mean, the kid is electrifying, and I mean, like I said, he led that team. They had a very successful season this year.
Man, we got to watch them. We got to watch them battle against a couple of different teams, man. I know I watched them down when they played in the Star, and like I say, he's one of those kids that stood out, obviously. And he's going to be moving on to tackle football now. We'll see, because the Canes program has always been one of the leaders out of East Texas, and they dominate down there every year. So we're going to go on and roll on into this, man. We're going to get into the presentation of this. Hey, shout out to Brock, LT, Shaw, Coach Shaw, who was actually the head coach of this team, and all those guys down there in Texarkana that are representing. So our 2000, he's the only one here, but guess what? He's right on time, because here's our 2022 Xavier Perry Junior Heisman Trophy winner out of East Texas Conference, Mr. Landon Smith. Let's give it up for him, y'all. Come on up here, Mr. Landon. Come on up here. You knew what you did out here. You got to jump up there. I got you. There it is. Oh. There you go. Boom. We're going to slide in right there. All right, Mr. Smith, man. Hey, you ain't nervous, are you? You good to go? You ready to roll? All right. Tell us a little bit about you, man. How was your season?
Great.
It was good? Man, what was the best thing to you about the whole year?
I just kept on getting touchdowns, and they couldn't catch me.
He said him scoring touchdowns and they couldn't catch him was the best thing about the whole season, man. Man, what else do you do? Let's learn a little bit about you, man. You play any other sports?
Yeah.
What other sports you play?
Basketball.
You in basketball season right now? Did you have to miss the game today to come on down here? Well, at least you missed it for a good reason. You get to take that on back to Texarkana, and you're the champ. So, man, what what does this mean, man? You were recognized by all the other coaches as the best player in that division. And what does that mean to you?
That I kept on doing great and stuff.
That you're gonna be great. He said it means that he's gonna be great. And I think, man, this kid's ready to roll. If you got to see him play, we keep saying it, but all these kids that are here, they're excellent athletes. And if you got to see the Canes play this year, they were pretty much dominating all year. And I know they lost that conference championship game, which nobody, I ain't gonna lie, none of us expected. And they had a great season, man. So shout out to the Canes and shout out to you, man, Mr. Landon Smith. Let's give it up for this kid one more time, y'all. Our 2022 East Texas Conference 6U MVP. There you go, big dog, man. Congratulations, man. Hey, they're going to take you right down there. You're going to get you some pictures in right there. Our next group we have up is our 8U, loaded 8U East Texas Conference. Come on down, fellas. Come on in there.
Texas Sports 8U East MVP nominees are Jalen Blaze, Southside Junior Lions, D. Willis, TK Outlaws, and Aiden Kirk, TK Mustangs.
Texas Conference MVP finalists. And our 3 MVP finalists, let me slide on in here, man. We got Mr. Dedrick, is it De'Eric Willis? Dedrick Willis, TK Outlaws. Let's give it up real quick. We got Mr. Jalen Blaze, Southside Junior Lions. And we got Aiden Kirk, TK Mustangs. And I was just saying we were off, man. This is probably this is loaded. The 8UD1 and the 8UD2 East Texas were loaded with all three nominees. So you can't go wrong with whoever comes out on top on this one. But like I spoke earlier, man, hey, one person's gonna win, but all 3 of y'all being here is awesome, man. And Coach, we're gonna bring you in, let you talk a little bit about your athlete, and we'll discuss all 3 as we go.
Okay.
Just introduce yourself.
Well, I'm Coach Willis for Texarkana Outlaws. I'm Dedrick's dad, actually.
Okay.
And he's just been a pleasure to coach. He humble. He does everything that he's asked to do, whether it's playing center, quarterback, running back, wide receiver. He's a humble guy. I mean, I couldn't ask nothing more of him. He never celebrate. He just humble. He shows no emotion, and he understands that everybody can't win all the time. So he's just a good kid to coach. I'm just happy to be his daddy.
Hey, that's beautiful, man. That's beautiful. Slide on over one. Introduce yourself real quick. Hey, Just be comfortable with it.
I'm AU coach, Texarkana Mustangs, James Kirk. They call me Coach Hogg. I'm Ames Kirk dad. You know, like, you're a respectful kid. Whenever his number called on, he gonna do what we ask him to do. You know, yeah, he gonna give it his all every game. So, if you seen him play, you know what he'll do. Like, that's all I gotta say.
Coach Blaze, I'm representing Southside. I'm defensive coach. My son is Jalen Blaze. Phenomenal kid. Never disappoints me. I'm always hard on him. Smart. Very, very smart. True leader. Control the game. He very well at controlling the game. Even though his emotions get to him, he fights through his emotions. And he can still deliver every time. I'm just glad to be his coach, even more proud to be his father. Even if it wasn't any football, I'd still be his #1 fan. And I'm just glad to be here.
Man, hey, real quick, I love to see fellas talk about their kids, man. Let's give it up for these fathers right here who are working with their kids, doing what they're supposed to do, man. It's beautiful. The top 3 kids right here, like I said, we really can't go wrong on it. All 3 of y'all are studs, bro. And I'm going to go ahead and announce our 2022 East Texas Conference AU Division Xavier Perry Jr. Heisman Trophy winner. We're going to talk about that as soon as we do this one. I'm going to let Jeff kind of explain a little bit why the East Texas Conference won its name after Mr. Xavier. It goes out to the AU Division Southside Junior Lions. Mr. Jalen Blaze is the champion. Mr. Blake, you a twin, right? So you got a twin brother? So y'all battling it out all the time? Y'all always going at it? Man, so tell me a little bit about your season, man, and you know, what did you like most about the season?
Well, it's been good. So I like when we make big plays and touchdowns and stuff.
Okay. So what was your favorite time about the whole year?
Really when we win like all the games.
Okay, when y'all were winning the games. Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that, man. So going into next year, now how old are you? You 7 or you 8? How old are you? You 8? Oh, you not? So you moving up to 10U then, going into 10U next year. What can everybody expect next year from you? Because now the target is on your back. What can they expect?
Big plays, being a good leader and stuff.
Hey, man, that's what I like to hear. Anybody you want to shout out to out there that's watching you right now, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Who you want to shout out to?
Southside Junior Lions.
Southside to the Junior Lions. You want to shout out to his team, everybody out there? Who's your coach?
My daddy.
Coach Trey and all them guys?
Coach Trey.
Oh, okay. So you had your pods, you had Coach Trey out there, man. So let's give it up one more time to our 2022 AU East Texas Conference MVP, Mr. Jalen Blaze. Great job, big dog. Great job. Hey, let's give it up for all these boys real quick. This was a tough group. I mean, all 3 of some studs. Let's give it up for this group. So we're going to go down there, and we're going to go take pictures down there with everybody. Man, good job, fellas. All right.
Your Texas Sports 10U MVP nominees East are Zay Coleman, TK Canes, Marquise Richards, TK Canes, and Amarian Lowry, Sting Academy.
Good evening, my Texas sports family. This is Coach Irv again. Hey, just wanted to drop in via video message to let you guys know, each of you Heisman candidates, MVP candidates, how very proud I am of you guys. Hey, you know the eyes are always on you guys. So, no losers in this situation. Each one of you guys are a winner. And trust me, Coach Irv sees it. Coach Irv sees it. I just wanted to drop in and let you guys know that I'll be watching via stream. Unfortunately, I couldn't be there today, but I love all of y'all. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep your eyes pressed on the prize. Love you.
Your Texas Sports 10U MVP nominees East are Zay Coleman, TK Canes, Marquise Richards, TK Canes, and Amarian Lowry, Sting Academy.
All right, wait, we are here. We're back, and we're moving on to the 10U East Texas Conference MVPs. And right now, let's give it up for these kids. First up, we got Mr. Zay Coleman, Texarkana Canes. We got Mr. Damarian Lowry, Sting Academy. And the third nominee was Mr. Marquise Richards. He's not present right now, but he plays for the Texarkana Canes too, so let's give it up for him. And in the 10U division, we have some parents up here right now. We're gonna do a little talking. We are a little impromptu, so we're gonna do a little talking about the athlete. And I'm gonna start right here. Just introduce yourself and tell who your athlete is.
My name is Stephanie Bitten. I'm Xavier Coleman's mom. He's the most humblest kid you can ever think of. He goes by the Zay way. Everybody pretty much knows that. He just dominates the field on both sides. He's a great kid. Like I said, he's humble. He's also known as a side coach because he's going to try to tell his teammates if they did something right, did something wrong, and he's just very, very friendly.
My name is Dan Xavier Lowry. I'm Mr. Damarian Lowry father. I'm very proud of him. This is his second year playing football. He really grew really fast for him to be his age. So, but he very humble. Whatever the coach asks him to do, he do it. He really was the athlete this year, doing his thing. So I'm kind of proud of him, and I just want him to keep working hard. He just don't know his potential right now, but he.
Well, you said it's his second year, so
Yeah.
hey, to be up here on your second year says it's something there.
Yeah.
You good?
Yeah, I'm good.
No, man. Hey, we appreciate y'all. Hey, this wasn't expected, so hey, we threw him through the fire real quick. We appreciate y'all stepping up here and taking the time up here to come and recognize your kid and talk a little bit about him. And we're gonna go ahead and get into the 10U division. I mean, and even about Marquise. Marquise, I know we saw him play. The kid was a stud. He was balling out, doing a little bit of everything with the Canes. He was doing. I know in the Bullet games, he stood out. He was always one of the primetime players. So big shout out to Mr. Marquise Richards of the Texarkana Canes. And our 10U division MVP actually is Mr. Marquise Richards from the Texarkana Canes. So let's give it up to Mr. Marquise Richards from the Canes. Our finalists right here are the two gentlemen that are present right now, Mr. Demarion Lowry and Mr. Zay Coleman. So they made it here. Let's go on and give it up for these kids one more time, y'all. Huge accomplishment. Huge accomplishment right there. And what they're going to do is, here, let me go on and come over there real quick. I got you. Yeah, I got you. All right, guys. Hey, man, tell us real quick who you are. We know we just talked about you, but tell us a little bit about who you are and how your season was.
My name is Xavier Coleman, and my season was great.
So what did you like most about the season this year, brother?
Then going to state championship.
So y'all did make it to the state championship. I remember y'all had a great game, man. What was something that stood? What was the funnest thing to you about the state championship?
Scoring a lot, taking a lot of kick returns back.
Are you the one taking the kick returns back? Oh, yeah, you was balling. That was you and Mr. Richards. All right, man. What about you, brother?
My name is Demarion Lowry, and I play for Sting Academy.
Man, tell me about this. So this was your second year playing football? What? This is his second year playing football. You huge. What was your favorite position to play?
My favorite position to play was running back and receiver.
Running back and wide receivers. As y'all see, man, he's huge for a 10-year-old. So I know Sting Academy is going to be coming back loaded even more next year. They're always one of the most powerful programs, man. Man, I just want to say congratulations to both of y'all, man, on a great season, fellas. Great job this year, and come back even harder next year, man. For you to be in your second year and be sitting here in the top 3, that's something real special. Same thing as you and your teammate battling all the time. So y'all got something to go for, coming into next year. So congratulations, and we're going to go right down there. We're going to take a good picture, man. But keep doing what y'all doing, fellas. All right, let's give it up for these kids one more time, everybody. All right, we're going to slide right down there. All right, we got the 12U division coming up next, y'all. We'll be going in there, and then from there we're going to go to the Coach of the Year Awards, and then we'll be bringing in Division 1. All right, we'll be right back.
Your Texas Sports 12U MVP nominees East are Seth Collins, Sting Academy, Tony Johnson Jr., Southside Junior Lions, and C. Coleman of Sting Academy.
All right, hey, we're back, man, and we're in the 12U division of the East Texas Conference, and we're here to speak about these 3 nominees, man. Our first nominee is Mr. number 0, Mr. Calerio Coleman of the Sting Academy. Hey, he got a crowd here with him, man. We also had number 24, Seth Collins, nominated from Sting Academy. And then number 6, Tony Johnson Jr. from the Southside Junior Lines. So, it was a Shreveport thing in this division right here, all the way through. Man, so we're gonna talk a little bit about each one of you, and kind of we'll start over there with you, Coach. We'll go with Tony, and then we'll come on over here to Calerio. So, Coach, just tell us a little bit about Tony with the junior line.
Tony, amazing athlete. He represents Southside to the fullest. He's been with Southside since a baby. If there's no Southside, there's no Tony. If there's no Tony, there's no Southside. He is incredible on the field. Like the way he's able to read the defense or come to Coach Trey and be like, Coach Trey, well, I see this here, such and such. And then Coach Trey, maybe he puts it in perspective, maybe he doesn't. But when Tony says something, Coach Trey listens. And when he listens, it's right. Yeah. It's right. It's never wrong. This right here, this will mean so much to him. Like, just for his career, he's been working so hard. Like, my kids look up to him. Yeah. A lot of kids from the program, but Tony's he's an extreme guy. Yeah, he that guy. D1 for sure.
Okay, gotcha. Appreciate you coming here representing for Tony, man. Now, parents, I'm gonna put y'all on the spot over there real quick. Tell us a little bit about this, your primetime player over here. Tell us a little bit about him.
My favorite player, my favorite football player.
And why is that? Outside of the one reason, why is that?
Ain't no telling what he gonna do when he get it.
Uh-huh.
Ain't no telling. He amazing, working hard.
Yeah.
It's his first year playing.
What?
It's his first year playing ball.
And he played all the positions.
And he came all the way here.
Man, that right there, you done told me something I didn't know. So first year playing football, bro. Man, tell me about it. What did you like about this season, man? And about, that was a learning experience, being able to jump in there and play the positions that you played, having to move around like that. So tell me a little bit about it, man. What did you like about this year?
Well, I liked it. Just blowing people out, really. Making people look silly.
Okay. Man, so you did play everything. So what was your favorite position?
Receiver.
So receiver is what it is. It's not that quarterback and it's not running back. It's receiver. That's what you're going to want to move forward with, playing that receiver spot. What about on defense? Or no, you ain't cornerback? Okay. All right. So, man, tell me, who was your favorite coach? And it can't be Coach Black. You know what I mean, Black.
Coach Derek.
All right. Coach Derek. Was Coach Black your favorite if I didn't make you say that? All right. God, dog. All right, man. Shout out to Coach Black, though. That's my dog. Man, so moving forward, you going into what, 8th grade?
7th.
You going into 7th grade. Oh, so you 11? You 11, 12? How old are you right now? Oh, okay, 30, okay. All right. You going to the 8th grade next year. Okay. Man, so what high school you'll be going to?
Evangel.
You gonna be over there in Evangel. Okay, man. Well, anything you want to tell out to everybody out there, man, just to everybody about you want to shout out your IG, anything you want to go real quick before we do this presentation of anything?
No, sir.
All right. Well, let me grab these awards and make sure. Do we have all of them? We got the finalists and the Heisman Award. No, they should be on the table, right there. We got, the 12U's. So we need both of them. No, that's it. The 2 12U's, 6U. Okay, it should be 2 12U's also. Man, what other sports you play?
Basketball.
So you a hooper too? You been hooping? This your first year at that? Man, what you been doing all these years? I'm gonna put that on mom. Y'all been hiding them? God, dog. You can't hide them no more.
He's going into the 8, but he'll be under the lights next year.
Oh,
playing with high school.
that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, those real quick. That right there. Thank you. All right, and our 2022 winner is Mr. Tony Johnson of the Southside Junior Lines. So, Coach, you're here to pick that up right there, man. Shout out to Tony Calerio. You are a finalist, man. And like I say, I tell everybody this, man, and I know everybody wants to win it, but being here as a finalist in the top 3 is a huge, huge deal. It's hundreds of kids in y'all's division. You know what I'm saying? You were voted as the final 3. So I want to continue to see you do your thing. I know Coach Dex and everybody up there going to keep y'all rolling. Shout out to Trey and the Southside Junior Line staff. I'm impressed every year. I know I was on Trey that first year about everything, and every year he's gotten better. So big shout out to that. This was a Shreveport thing. Big shout out to Mr. Seth Collins, too. So we're going to send that back with the family for you, man. But once again, let's give it up for all these nominees real quick, y'all. And we'll be back with our Division I finalists.
Jr., Killeen Cove Chiefs. Your Texas Sports 5U MVP D1 nominees are Aiden Gibson, Oak Cliff Titans, Travion Square, SED Wolverines, and Josiah DeBose, DFW Ravens Elite. Jr., Killeen Cove Chiefs. Your Texas Sports 5U MVP D1 nominees are Aiden Gibson, Oak Cliff Titans, Travion Square, SED Wolverines, and Josiah DeBose, DFW Ravens Elite.
to the Division I awards. We're going to be going through our scholar athletes, we have cheerleader awards, and we also have organization awards. We have Coach of the Year awards, and we're going to be going through our Junior Heisman Finalist Awards. So we got a lot to cover. Hey, can we give it up for all these athletes and scholar athletes out here, y'all? Hey, I'm gonna kick it off real quick. I'm gonna go because we still got everybody in here. We didn't get to go through all our Division IIs real quick. So I'm gonna start out with my Division II Coach of the Year. This guy right here, I think we probably give him more problems than anybody else. And man, he finally proved us all wrong. And our Division II Coach of the Year award goes to Alex Moore of the TCU Bulldogs. Let's give it up for Alex. I got one more award. And our Division II Organization of the Year. And what we do with our Organizations of the Year, we have a 3-tier process, and we give a little kickback to the organizations. And TCU got the overall, so they'll be receiving. We'll be sending all that stuff over to you guys. But Division II Organization of the Year is the TCU Bulldogs. Let's give it up for those guys one more time, man. TCU showing out, man. So, Alex, real quick before we move on to anything else, man, just tell us a little bit. I know we didn't talk to you a lot already today, but tell us a little bit about the TCU program, and then just, you finally getting over that hump this year because you done got popped these last 2 years. So let's go and talk about it, man.
I have no idea why we keep talking about this hump when we won the Nationals this year, but TCU, man, it's a great organization. As you can see, it's one of the best organizations in D2. I say the whole Texas sports, but I'm biased. Again, man, shout out to Texas Sports. Shout out to everybody that's here, all the kids that's involved. Man, it's a wonderful thing. I appreciate it all.
All right, hey. Let's give it up for him, y'all, one more time. Out of the funk, Alex Moore. And now, hey, I'm going to slide on over to Division I now. And this coach I'm about to give it to, let me see, is the Coach of the Year. And I ain't gonna lie, he's been here since the beginning of this thing. He done rode this thing. He done won a lot over here. And I think this was, to me personally, I think this was the most impressive year ever because nobody expected it. And our 2022 Division I Coach of the Year is Mr. Kenneth Mann of the Pac Prime Wolves, a.k.a. K-Man. Okay. I think he's going to look at it. Hey, man. Congratulations, man. I know she want to talk to you real quick. Man, K-Man, I think, like I said, I think you coming off a state championship from the year before, and you dropped down. You went down. You took over a team. Your boys had moved on up, and you took over a team, man. And like I say, I don't think anybody just expected y'all to go on the run y'all did. Man, tell us a little about this team and this year. You can just talk loud.
This was a different team for me. I mean, like you say, when SEAL team finished the last year, I thought that was probably was gonna be it.
Yeah.
But just so happened that another level within the organization needed a coach. I was available, and they kind of put that fire back in me. So it don't take much to get me motivated.
Yeah.
So once I saw I had like some real pieces to be able to compete, and then when it started to come together, I said, oh no, this one, we're just one of them ones.
Yeah.
And we just, did what we supposed to do.
All right. I mean, y'all went on a run. Y'all ended up winning the state championship. Y'all move on to nationals. We saw you down there having to do a little bit of everything down there at nationals, man. Man, shout out to everybody who stepped in and kind of did their thing and made that thing happen, man. But, I think everybody said this year was supposed to be a down year for Pac, man. Tell me about that.
I mean, we've been in this for a long time, and when you've been in it this amount of years, you more prepared for change.
Yeah.
And that's what happens with a lot of organizations. That sudden change, when it happens, how do you adjust? How do you adapt? How do you keep everything going? And we just proven that we've been able to do that no matter who changes within the ranks of our organization. 'Cause we got a good structure and a good foundation. So if you just follow the steps that been laid down in front of you, man, it's kind of easy, but it's hard for some of us to, you know, to follow the guidelines sometimes.
Well, there it is, man. Anything you want to say out there to anybody about 2023 here? Man, I know this was a great season this past year, but what we looking at? You moving up to 11U going into next year?
Man, look, this 4 out of 6 years we don't won that thing. We moving on to 11U. We got a good group of kids. We got a great organization. It's a real family type of environment over there. If you in it for like the long haul and not like the instant gratification. If you come over and do the work, put in that time, you know.
There it is.
Come out with the jewels every time.
Well, man, hey, everybody, let's give it up, man, for K-Man, Coach of the Year, Division I. And that's a beautiful thing. And now I'm about to bring up the Organization of the Year in Division I. And this, they actually all over the place doing different things today. And I know we got different nominees and coaches around here, but I'm going to call, let me see where he at, man. But I was doing the numbers, and I believe as an organization, I want to say they were 54-7 or 58-7, something like that this year on the regular season, man. And that's something spectacular, and I got to give it out to the heads of that organization, Coach Streets and Steve, man. So the organization of the year was the Southeast Dallas Wolverines. Fred, you taking it? Who taking it? Because I know Steve and them, they had to go out of town. Hey, so I know, man, we had talked a little earlier. You talked to Steve, man. But I'm going to hand that over to you right there. They already know what'll be coming over there. They were in the top 3 last year. You want to grab a seat? She wants you to grab a seat real quick.
Man, there you go.
He wasn't expected to talk about all that, but with you being the 5, you know, you coming in, you starting with the groundwork for the Wolverines. How many? We got Wolverine coaches, head coaches in here. Who we got in here? We got different ones. Okay, different coaches in here right now. So tell us real quick about the Wolverine culture, Wolverine family, and just your experience so far with being with the Wolverines, and then getting to this point where y'all were the #1 organization in Division I.
Yeah. Man, I really came from. I was with the Oakland Redskins for about 7 to 8 years, and I stopped coaching. My boys kind of grew out, you know, so I kind of, Streets called me over and told me to come over with the SED, and I kind of fell in love with them. I ain't gonna lie to you. Threw me down there with no flag, no balls, no nothing. I had 2 kids.
Yeah.
Man, I give it all up to the coaches and team moms and my parents. Man, I got wonderful parents, but I think overall, I think everything I love about SED.
And that's one thing when we was on the phone, that's one thing you said, it's a family thing. And we all SED. So, man, obviously, y'all got the formula. Y'all doing the things the right way. So, man, let's give it up one more time for the #1 organization this year in Division I, Southeast Dallas Wolverines. And we're going to move on. We're going to go to the scholar athlete portion of this presentation, man. And, hey, this is one thing that a lot of people sleep on. I know Jeremy's probably going to talk a little bit about it. Get your nominees in there. Let's recognize these babies who are doing the right thing in the school to be able to get on the football field, to be able to cheer, and to be able to do other sports that they do. You got to handle your business in the class. So I know we got some guys up here who done won a couple years and continuing to do those things. But, Jeremy, I'm going to turn it over to you. Jeremy handles everything with our scholar athletes and the process there. So you can tell a little bit about it, what they're receiving, and recognize those kids.
All right, thank you, Dana. First off, I want to go ahead and give a round of applause for all the scholars that was actually nominated to be a Scholar Award. So we actually do it for the football and also cheer as well. So if y'all would, just go ahead and give everybody a round of applause real quick. So the Scholar Award is actually a very unique award because it's based on what the kid do in the classroom. What I mean by that, you know, with the Heisman and some of the other awards, it's really based on what the peers feel, you know, who played the best ball or something like that. But with the Scholar Award, it's all about what this kid does in the classroom. So he don't have a teammate to help him with his homework. He don't have a teammate, you know, to remind him, hey, you need to be good in class. You need to listen. You need to do this. You need to do that. So with the Scholar Award, for me, you know, I actually really appreciate it because I actually have kids that do really well in school as well. So as a parent, the Scholar Award is probably my favorite award out of all the awards that we give for Texas sports. So this year, I would say we had some pretty high grades, man. I'm gonna go over it. Start off with D2, and then we're gonna fade into cheer once we finish up with football. So in D2, 8U, the Scholar winner with a 99.25 played for the North Texas Mustangs. His name is Javon Dean, number 24. Now, another award that Javon Dean is going to be receiving is a gift card to Barnes & Nobles, a certificate, and also every kid that is nominated receives a Texas Sports Scholar Athlete T-shirt with all names on the back.
Clap it up for him.
I'm just going to announce the next kid. He's not here, but he's actually won 2 years prior. He didn't win this year, but he was one of the kids that won. And I'm going to go ahead and announce his name as far as it's on our 10U division, which is Rain Pinkston. So I want him to continue to do his good work that he do in the classroom. Now, the winner on 10U for D2 was Eddie Franklin. He also played for the North Texas Mustangs with a GPA of 99. So go ahead and give it up for him as well. On 12U, the winner, I don't know what it is about this organization, but they just keep winning. Another kid from the North Texas Mustangs, and his name is Brendan Quack, number 7. He had a 95.25 GPA, so congratulations to him as well. So, Jason, that's the president of the organization. Hey, whatever you're telling your parents to stay on their kids, to make sure that they are continuing to go to class and take care of them books, keep doing it, because these kids are doing exactly what they need to do. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and move on to the D1, and then after I finish up with D1, then we'll go through our cheer, and I'm gonna pass it over to Ms. Lorende to go ahead and take care of that. In the 8U division, we, with this organization, there was a new organization that came in, and what I will say, they got some smart kids in the organization. This team came from Wiley Bulldogs. The kid name is Wayne Archer III. His GPA, even though he's not here, is a 98.5. So with that being said, we will be getting this to his parents and the organization after this is over. On the 9U division, the kid that won is also from Wiley Bulldogs. His name is Colton Glackmeyer. His GPA was a 97.75, so congratulations to him as well. On the 10U division, this has only been done one time ever in the history of Texas sports, where we had a Scholar Award winner and a Heisman candidate all in the same year. So this kid did win the Scholar Award this year, and we're going to wait and see if he won for the Heisman as well. As far as his GPA, it's a 96.5. His name is Isaiah Maldonado from Wiley Bulldogs.
And let's give it up one more time for the Q3.
Now, the 11U division, this kid has won every single year. He's the kid that was the first kid to be the Heisman winner, as well as a Junior Scholar Award in the same year. I don't know what his parents is doing at night. I don't know if they're in his room, like just preaching to him, like, hey, remember to take care of this. Don't forget to do your homework. I don't know what they're doing, but this kid has won every single year. And every year that he's won, I don't believe his GPA has been lower than a 99.
Clap it up for that,
So this year, once again, he has another 99 in school, and his name is Hunter Adams, number 1, SED. Every year since 7U.
Shout out to the parents.
And one kid that wasn't here, so I saved him for last, came out of East Texas 12U, played for the Sting Academy. He had a 96.25. His name was Zandon Sessions, number 53. So good job to that kid as well. I'm going to go ahead and pass it over, and we're going to go through the rest of the cheer.
I will announce the cheer scholars for 2022. We have 2 young ladies who excelled on the sideline and also in the classroom. So for Division 1. So for 8U, we have Camille Lee with Raising Havoc.
Come on up here.
And Camille boasts a 98 average. The 8U division was pretty tight. We had a couple of ties on that level. So the other winners that are not present today is Brooklyn Jones from the Southeast Dallas Wolverines, and we saw Journey Frazier for Division 2. So those were our 8U leaders for cheer scholar athletes. The next young lady who is present is the cheer scholar athlete at the 10U division. Her name is Ilea Williams with the Southeast Dallas Wolverines. And I do want to acknowledge the parents. I know what it takes on those days that they don't want to do homework after practice or before practice. It takes a couple of knuckle sandwiches sometimes, some fussing, and some good leadership. So hats off to all the parents of these scholar athletes.
Let's get up for these cheerleaders, y'all.
I will briefly announce the winners at the 12U division. We have Leah Logan with Raising Havoc. We have Raleigh Brozovic with Wiley Bulldogs. Is Leah here? Come on up, Miss Leah. All right. All right, this is Leah Logan, again, 12U, Raising Havoc, Cheer Scholar Athlete 2022.
Shout out to them cheer directors over there. They doing that.
Yes. And then I will briefly acknowledge we had 2 organization awards with Texas Sports Cheer and Dance this year. Our first award was called the Newcomer of the Year Award. It was given to the organization or program that basically came into Texas Sports Cheer and Dance and grabbed the bull by the horn. Texas Sports Cheer and Dance is truly where the best compete. They took on that challenge and they didn't look back. They were the standout organization of the year, the newcomer that recently joined Texas Sports, and that organization is Redbird Raiders Cheer. All right, and then we have another organization award that went to one of our cheer programs this year. It's a new award called the Class Act Award. It is given to the organization or the program that shows excellence in performance, leadership, and program attributes. And that organization or program is Lufkin Junior Panthers Cheer. So hats off to these two programs. We are looking forward to what all of our programs will come and do for the 2023 season. All right. Now give my cheer athletes another round of applause, those scholars.
We need to? Yes. Okay. Hey, we'll be right back after these messages.
Junior, Killeen Cove Chiefs. Your Texas Sports 5U MVP D1 nominees are Aiden Gibson, Oak Cliff Titans, Travion Square, SED Wolverines, and Josiah DeBose, DFW Ravens Elite. About to get into the football 5U division, the Flag Babies, 2022 Junior Heisman finalists. Who do we have? Give it up for these boys real quick. Hey, first off, we got number 1, Aiden Gibson of the Oak Cliff Titans. Number 13, Travion Square of the SED Wolverines. Hey, and number 0, Josiah DeBose, the DFW Ravens Elite. Hey, 3 solid boys up there, man, that's ready to ball every day they touch that field. And we got some coaches up here just to talk about them a little bit. So, Coach, I'm gonna bring you up first. Talk about Mr. Aiden, man, and tell us about his year and, a little bit about him.
Aiden had a wonderful year. One of the hardest working kids on our team. He led by example all year long. He came ready to work every game, every practice. I know when I first started coaching him, I had to work with him on his patience because he would just want to run up in the hole and just go. But as the year went on, he improved so much. So I'm proud of Aiden, and I'm looking forward to seeing what he do in the future.
All right, cool. Next up, we got the head coach of the Wolverines, Coach Frank, man. Let's tell us a little about Travion, man. Or Trey.
Trey.
My man. I can't call him my government name. Let's go.
Oh, man. Trey, man, that's a stud. That dude is crazy, though, because when he make touchdowns and he do something, he don't make smile. He don't smile. He just straight it just in him. He just came a long way, man. Wonderful mama and daddy, man. They so humble. That's the biggest thing, humble. So, man, I'm so grateful to have him. Honest God, the truth, man. That's why I do the things that I do for the kids, because I got a 5-year-old at home, man, and I just love them. That's all, man. I love the kids.
Hey, man, there it is, and we have Pops over here, Mr. Josiah, man. So tell us a little bit about your boy. I got him right here.
Okay, man, he's very intelligent kid, man. Coachable. He a dog. I might finna start something with this, man. He the best in 5U, best in 6U. Might start something with this, man.
Yeah,
But He a dog, man. Overall, man, he a good kid, man. He just, got a lot to learn, man. But
it's that first year. It's that first year. And I didn't do my disclaimer real quick, y'all. I did that at the beginning of the Division II one. Hey, one thing I want to recognize, kids, it's 3. Y'all the final 3 of hundreds of kids. Y'all made it to the final 3. That in itself is an accomplishment. It's only gonna be one person that was chosen through the coaches to win. But understand, making it to the final 3 is a huge, huge accomplishment. And I want y'all to understand that is huge. Parents, I want y'all to understand that. Please, somebody gonna win, somebody gonna lose. It's a part of life. We deal with it every day at our jobs. We deal with it everywhere we go. We don't win everything, but we live to come on back. We go fight back. We go fight harder. So I want to put that disclaimer out there first because every last one of the top 3 in all these age groups, it ain't no right or wrong. Just being honest with you, because it's a stud at every spot. So when you get down to this final, it's just part of it. I want to make sure I explain the process one more time. So head coaches get to nominate 2 players. It can be a player from their team or a player from another team. From there, they get to vote. They get to have 2 votes, but they can't vote for a player from their team. From there, we get down to where we are today. You have the final 3. Coaches get to have 1 vote for there, but they can't vote for a player from their team. And then you have the winner, which we'll reveal here in a minute. So we talked about all 3 of the kids, and now it's time to go ahead and give out those awards. So do I got to go get them now? Ain't nobody got. See, that's why I got to go get them. See? All right. In our 2022.
Can we start
Our 2022 Texas Sports 5U Flag Division MVP is Mr. Travion Square.
give them their awards first?
Good, man.
All right, here we go. Real quick, we'll go. We're gonna talk to him real quick. Trey, I can't call you by your government name, man. They won't let me. So, tell us a little bit about this year, man. What were some of the fun parts of this season to you? Y'all played a lot of football this year. Hey, it's okay. It's okay, man. Hey, say, what's your favorite thing to do then? Play PlayStation? Or what? What is it? Football your thing? All right, who your favorite coach? Coach Fred? Oh, okay. Man, real quick before we go, hey, Pops, you want to tell us a little bit about your boy real fast, man, before we roll?
Yeah, man, he's a hard worker. He loves football. He really do.
Yeah.
And he's really good in basketball too. And he's humble. He don't talk much. He just work. And I'm excited to see what's next for him.
All right, man. Hey, let's give it up for our winner right here, Mr. Trey. Southeast Dallas Wolverines. 6U. Oh, y'all ready? Oh, my 6U boys are ready. All right, thank y'all, man. Go get your pictures in there, man.
Your 6U MVP nominees for D1 are Camden Acree, SCD Wolverines, Ezra Duckworth, Southside Ducks, and Jameer Hardy, Oak Cliff Titans. Your 6U MVP nominees for D1 are Camden Acree, SCD Wolverines, Ezra Duckworth, Southside Ducks, and Jameer.
All right, man, we are back. We're about to go to the 6U Division I finalists right now. Real quick, here we go. We have number 5, Jameer Hardy, Oak Cliff Titans. Now, y'all can stay. I'm just going to call y'all out. Number 0, Camden Acree, Southeast Dallas Wolverines. And number 21, Ezra Duckworth from the Southside Ducks, who couldn't make it today. And I'm here with some guys who are going to talk about each one of these individuals, man. And y'all know who he is right here. I'm going to let him talk about one of his studs first. Coach 6'3" from the Oak Cliff Titans, man. Tell us a little bit about Jameer.
Man, his name speaks for itself. Jameer Hitman Hardy.
Yeah.
That's exactly what he going to do. I was surprised when he fell into my hands. It was like, the Lord bless me. You hear me?
Yep.
The Lord bless me when he fell into my hands, man. But since the first day he came, he did just what his dad and himself told me that he was going to do, and that's dominate. He shut down the field. He's just very dominant on both sides of the ball. And then he's a great kid as well. It ain't nothing that I asked him to do that he wouldn't do. Yeah. He played tight end. He played some line sometime. He played some running back. But his premier position was D tackle. And if you played against them, then you know, go live 5. For sure.
Hey, there it is. Let's give it up one more time for Mr. Hardy. Am I talking about Cam? All right.
Yeah, I'm here to talk about Cam. Man, he had a great year this year. He was a great leader, you know, on and off the field. You know, with the kids, you know, he was a great leader. You know, came out on both sides of the ball. You know, he dominated. You know, from the word go. You know, he came from the Pac-12, not Pac-12, yeah, Big 12. He came from the Big 12. And, you know, it was a big change, a big step up to come over to Texas Sports. You know, this is a lot of competition over here. You know, so it was one thing that he really showed out this year. He didn't get to go to nationals, but the whole year he had a dominant year, several touchdowns, several tackles. I can't speak enough about this kid. He was great on both sides of the ball.
Perfect, man. Let's give it up for Cam, y'all.
Can I say one thing about Cam?
Hey, speaking to it real quick, Coach.
I just want to say one thing about Cam. Everybody know that when the Titans and the Wolverines played this year, it was very intense.
Very.
And the game that we had there that on their homecoming, that night game that we had, it was real, real intense. I was even intense myself. Yeah. We was going through the little weigh-in where we check in.
Yeah.
This little kid walked up to me, looked me in my eyes, stuck his hand out and said, respect. And I shook his hand. I'm just telling you, it calmed, as a coach, it calmed me to let me know that it's about the kids, man.
It is.
So I just want to tell you respect, Cam. I like your game. Respect.
Big stuff, man. Big stuff. And real quick on little Duckworth, man, if y'all played the Ducks, y'all know who that team, who was rolling with him, and it's number 21 sitting back there doing his thing every time. That team progressed as the season got. They got on a little hot streak and did pretty good this season, man. So shout out to little Duckworth out there doing his thing. But now it's time. Hey, let's get to it. Our 2000, you passing it out, right, Cole? Our 2022 Texas Sports 6U Division I Junior Heisman Trophy winner is the best D lineman in youth football, Mr. Number 5, Jameer Harding, Oak Cliff Titans.
Good job. Go Live 5. Good job.
Hey. My boy got his rings on and everything. What's up, big dog? You got your rings on and everything. That's how we roll it, huh? I feel you.
Hey.
Congratulations, man. Yeah, you looking sharp, dog. I love it, dog.
Let's give it up for Cam one time.
Yes, sir.
What's over with us? I'm in this interview, man.
Come on. We good. He good. Come on. We gonna talk about it, baby. We gonna talk about it. Here. All right. Hey, we gonna talk about it, fellas. Hey, congratulations to both of you fellas, man. Making it this far, doing what y'all are doing, man. Like I say, from the get-go, I said, it's only 3 right here. It's only 3 that made it to this finalist, and y'all were there, man. Tell me about your season, man. I mean, we've been watching you for, you were playing up when you were 5 and doing all these different things. Tell me about your season, man. Y'all won a state championship. You went to nationals. Tell me about your season and what were some of the things you liked about this football season?
I like that when we was playing, we helped as a team. We didn't play by ourselves. We helped our team and make them win. And we don't just make them lose. We shake their hands and then we go.
Oh, winning with class. Ain't nothing wrong with that, man. The Titan way. Man, I asked everybody this, man. Who's your favorite coach over there?
Coach 6'3".
Oh, okay. I'm making sure. Coach 6'3". Man, what was your favorite moment this year? Because y'all had a lot of big moments. I mean, y'all were the number 1 team in Texas at one, coming out of this thing. You won a state championship. You did all those things. What was your favorite moment this year playing?
I don't really know because we had a lot of moments and I liked it. Yes, and I don't really know which one I'm supposed to do it.
Okay, no, ain't nothing wrong with that, man. Yeah, it was a lot of them. It was a lot of them, man. So, man, congratulations, man. Oh, shoot, congratulations. You got the rings. You got the trophy now. What can we expect going into 2023 from Big Hearted, man? What can we expect from you?
That I can do better and they can do better, and then next time, then they can have the trophy.
Gotcha, man. Let's give it up one more time for Mr. Hitman Hardy, y'all. Killer Cam, man. Hey, they just told us a little bit about you, man. You coming over here first year in the league, man. Tell us a little bit about you and your team.
All right, we have a great team. We have a great O-lineman. We have good D. Some people, they only score on us once or twice, but we don't let up on any more touchdowns. But then we come back and win the game, shake hands.
Okay. And what was your favorite moment this year?
When we played the Titans, it was an intense game.
Hey, y'all hear the little kid? Hey, a 6-year said when we played the Titans, it was an intense game. That tell you, man, these kids understand it, man. And, man, great season this year, man. What can we expect from you going into 2023?
Coming for that Heisman Trophy next year.
Hey, y'all hear what he said right there? He said he's coming for the trophy next year. And that's what it's all about. It's all about motivation and about going in there. Let's give it up for these guys one more time. Great job. Great job. Congratulations, my man. We're moving on to the 7U division. 7U division.
Your Texas Sports 7U MVP nominees for D1 are Javian Robertson, SCD Wolverines, Braylon Ford, Pac Prime, and Peyton Jones, Oak Cliff Titans.
All right, hey, we are back, and we are in the 7U Division I finalists right now. I'm about to call all these boys out, man. First, we have number 21, Braylon Ford from Pac Prime. We have number 3, Javion Chop Chop Robinson from SCD Wolverines. And number 21, Mr. Peyton Jones of the Oak Cliff Titans. Man, and I'm going to keep repeating it. You can't go wrong with the top 3, man. All 3 of them are ballers, man, when they hit that field. 3 studs. So we about to talk about them a little bit, man. Hey, let's go to Peyton first, man. Tell us a little bit about him, how his year was, and just a little bit about the kid.
Peyton he just been carrying the team, man. Don't come off the field. Offense, defense, he a leader on and off the field. Come to practice, come to the games with the same attitude every day. Ready to work, and he pushing everybody else, making everybody better. So, that's why I'm here with him, to support him. I appreciate him. And, everybody up there can play. Yep. Today, I don't look at it like it's no winner or losers. We know where we come. Like, everybody up there can play. So, we appreciate the opportunity. for sure.
That's what it is. And next up, we have Coach K, man. He's going to speak on Mr. Ford from Pac Prime.
Man, Braylon Ford just one of those Pac Prime products, man. He been in the organization for a long time. His older brother came through the organization, so
Yep.
he's just one of those that's just been growing in the program, and he been different since day one. You know what I mean? So, like Coach just said, that panel, that group of finalists right there, that's a top shelf finalist group right there. So, any one of those guys could say could win it.
There it is, man. And hey, Coach, I know you got to speak a little bit on your son right now, man. But you know what? It ain't nothing wrong with that, man. Tell us a little bit about Chop, man. You know, tell us a little bit about Chop, bro.
Well, man, his first 2 years, he played up with the Porter boys.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? 6U, 7U. He played up. This the first year he went on and played with his own age, and he dominated. I was real proud of him. He really dominated. He put that work in and it showed out on the field.
Yeah.
He real dedicated to the sport. You know what I'm saying? He dedicated to mastering his craft, and I'm just blessed to be here, ride with him, you know, and watch his journey and watch him grow.
There it is, man. Hey. Hey, let's give it up for these three finalists one more time before we reveal this thing. You ready to go over there, Cora? Huh? You ready? All right. In her 2022 Texas Sports 7U Division I Junior Heisman Trophy winner is number 3, Javion Chop Robertson, Southeast Dallas Wolverines. Chop, chop. Y'all good. Y'all good. I appreciate y'all too. Knocking that out. All right, yeah, I gotta get him up here real quick. Come on over here, Chop. You go either side, whichever side you want to come on. Which side you want to slide? It's either however you want to do it, bro. There you go. Perfect. Chop. Chop, chop. Yeah, just speak up here, everybody can hear you, man. Hey, congratulations, dog. Hey, you fresh today too, boy. All right, give it up for these boys, man. We're here with the winner, man. Mr. Chop of the Hot Boys, man. So tell us about the year. Tell us about some of the things that you enjoyed this year and just the overall experience this year, man. Tell us about it. And speak on up. You good? I'll be hearing you out there on that field, so I know you be talking.
I enjoy every game. I get 3 touchdowns every game. And if I don't score, I get a lot of yards. And I just love my offensive coach.
You love your offensive coach? All right. What about defense? What you play? What you play on defense? Tell everybody what position you play.
I play corner.
Oh, okay.
And I'm trying to tell my
You trying to tell Tony or what? What you trying to tell Coach Tony or what?
I'm trying to play safety.
Oh, Tony, you hear that? He said he's trying to go to safety. But man, tell us about, man, getting to win this award. This is your first Junior Heisman Award, man. Can you tell us about a little bit how you feel about winning that, man?
I feel good.
You feel good?
And I just kept working, and I just knew I was gonna win.
Oh, you knew you were going to win it, man. Love the confidence, love the confidence. Y'all always be on love. We always hear him say chop, chop. We know who it is. Y'all give it up for him. One more time for the Heisman winner, Mr. Chop. Just give it up to him, y'all. Congratulations, big dog. And we're going to be moving on to the 8U Division. 8U Division I. You'll go right on there and get your picture, man. Good stuff.
Your Texas Sports 8U MVP nominees are Nevin Davis, Pac Prime, Trenton Gilmer, SED Wolverines, and Aiden Smith, Pac Prime.
man, we are back, and we are here to do the 8U Division I finalists, man. So let me go ahead and get them called out real quick. Here we go. We have number 17, Trenton Gilmer, Southeast Dallas Wolverines. We have number 1, Aiden Clipper Smith of the Pac Prime Wolves. And Mr. Speedy, number 23, Nevin Davis of the Pac Prime Wolves. Man, once again, and Nevin is a former. He currently holds one of those junior Heisman trophies. I believe, was it from his 6U year? So he's won this thing before, and here he is again being nominated. And I'm up here with the coach of the game unit, man, Mr. Lenny, man. Tell us a little bit about your boys, man.
Oh, man, we're going to start with Nevin Davis.
Okay.
Phenomenal kid, can line up anywhere on the field. He come to practice. He ain't going to complain. He just going to go hard from start to finish. He just an amazing kid. You put him up, you need him in a big-time situation, he going to make the play. And you already know Mr. Aiden, Big Hope, he play everywhere. We used him everywhere, saved him for a lot. He mowed down everything. Anything on defense, offense, he probably had more defensive touchdowns than offensive touchdowns, man, because he was hungry for it. But phenomenal. He gonna knock down everything in front of him.
All right, both primetime players, man. Now tell us a little bit about Speedy, man. I mean, we always hear the myths and everything else, man. Tell us about this kid, man.
The man, the myth, the legend, that's him. He worked real hard. He's a very hard worker. I'm be tired. I come home from work, and he want to go right outside and throw and run routes. He's a good kid, very, respectable, good to his family, to his brothers. He's a great big brother. Just love everything about him. You can put him anywhere on the field. He played DN, he played free safety, play receiver.
Do everything.
For sure, play receiver. But yeah, he does it all. Great all-around kid, man. I love him to death.
All right. Well, let's give it up one more time for these boys before we go on and do this announcement. Now, where'd my guy go, man? God dog. Miss Lorinda, you mind passing that trophy? Boy, you can't. Man, hey, Corey and that boy, I tell you, there's no good help around here at all.
There you go. Right?
Look, now he coming back after see, boy. Look, with eating food. God dog. Here we go. 2022 Texas Sports 8U Division I Junior Heisman winner. What'd I do with it? Here we go. Number 1, Aiden Clipper Smith, Pac Prime Wolves, Mr. Hulk himself. All right, y'all good now, man. Y'all good. Appreciate y'all for real. Stepping up and there doing that for y'all. Unless you want to slide over since your boy wants, you can slide over and let him slide in right there. Look at it. You done talked in front of many cameras, so you can't be getting shot. You know what you're doing. You good, man? Congratulations, big dog. Congratulations, man. Let's give it up one more time for our finalists. Great job. Great job. Now y'all got two winners over there. They done pulled it out, 1 and 6, and then 1 and 8. And this was actually the tightest race out of all of them. Yep. And we are here with the big fella, y'all. Big Aiden, they call him AKA Hulk, man. Aiden, man, tell me a little bit about it. Hey, you gonna look right there, man. Tell me a little bit about your season. What was the favorite part of this whole year to you, man?
Making it to the championship.
Make it to the championship because you won a state championship. So you won 2 out of 3 on those, and now you've been to the national championship. Is it 3? 2 or 3 in a row? How many is in it? It's 3 in a row, right? Y'all been to it 3 times in a row, man. And I mean, from watching this, you were balling out the whole time, man. What was your favorite moments out there, man? Because you had a lot of big plays and stuff. What were some of your favorite moments? Even during the season period, just some of your favorite times. Getting a favorable coach. Because I think Coach said you had more defensive touchdowns than you had on offense, man. So is defense kind of where you rather play defense than offense? A lot more fun to you, man. Who's your favorite coach, man? Tell me about who your favorite coach is, man. Who is it, man? Oh, you don't want to say it?
I don't have a favorite coach.
Oh, just like your coaches, man. But that's the best answer I done heard out of all of them. Everybody used to be picking. But, man, tell us, what can we look forward to 2023? Because, you know, you've been playing since you was 6, so 6, 7, you played your 8U year. What can we look forward to you going into 9U now, man? Because y'all are right there at that peak, man. Y'all got to get over that hump. So what can we look forward to you this year doing?
Dominating, same as always.
Just dominating and keep on doing what you're doing, man. All right, man. Hey, you heard it here first from the Hulk, man. Let's give it up for our 2022 AU Division Junior Heisman winner. Good job, man. And we're moving on to the 9U Division.
Pack Prime. Your Texas Sports 9U MVP nominees are Caleb Allen, Oak Cliff Titans, Ira Duckworth Jr., Southside Ducks, and Trendon Meadows, Havoc.
Good evening, my Texas sports family. This is Coach Hurd again. Hey, just wanted to drop in via video message to let you guys know, each of you Heisman candidates, MVP candidates, how very proud I am of you guys. Hey, you know the eyes are always on you guys. So, no losers in this situation. Each one of you guys are a winner. And trust me, Coach Hurd sees it. Coach Hurd sees it. I just wanted to drop in and let you guys know that I'll be watching via stream. Unfortunately, I couldn't be there today, but I love all of y'all. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep your eyes pressed on the prize. Love you.
All right, we're back and we're into the 9U Division. 9U Texas Sports Division 1 Junior Heisman finalist. And our three guys we have right here, Ira Duckworth Jr., who's not here right now, from the Southside Ducks, number 21. We have number 5, Trendon Meadows from Havoc. And in the building, we have number 1, Caleb Allen of the Oak Cliff Titans. Let's give it up for him. Big Caleb, big play Caleb, man. I know. We got to watch a lot of him this year, man, making plays and doing his thing all over. And we got his head coach right here, Coach Lowe, who's fresh off the hardwood from basketball coaching to come in here and to come support his players, man. So, Coach Lowe, man, tell us a little bit about Caleb, man.
Man, Caleb is a big time player. Blessed to have him, blessed to be able to coach him. Good kid, very, very good kid, smart kid. The thing about Caleb this year that surprised me, because he's always been kind of quiet. So this year he was a little bit more outspoken, became more of a leader, and that's what I needed from him. So I'm expecting more and more from him. He's just a special talent, man. It's not many that's like him, seriously.
Gotcha.
So I'm blessed to have him.
Well, man, let's give it up one more time for Mr. Caleb, man. If y'all watched the play this year, you saw what he did, man. He was doing his thing all the time, the whole year, just making plays. And in a tough 9U loaded division, man. And the two guys that, the other two guys that made the finalists, you have number 5, Trendon Meadows from Havoc. Hey, it is what it is. One of the best linebackers there are. All around athletes. Hold on, back there. One of the best athletes around, in the league and around the state, man, is Trendon Meadows. And then out of Houston, you have Ira Duckworth Jr., Southside Ducks, man. And our Duckworth Jr., number 21 for the Southside Ducks, was an all-around player from the running back position to the linebacker position. He constantly made plays all the time. So big shout out to those two guys. Unfortunately, they weren't able to be here today, but we just wanted to make sure we shouted those guys out because they had a great season. And let's make some noise one more time for all the guys real quick, y'all. And we'll go ahead and get into it. Our 9U Texas Sports Division I Junior Heisman winner is number 21, our Duckworth Jr. of the Southside Ducks.
What's up? I'm a fan.
So we're gonna clap it up for him, man. Everybody else that made it in the Final Three, like I said, great job making it to the Final Three. It's hundreds of kids in the 9U division. Y'all made it down to the Final Three, so congratulations to you guys. I know Corey's over there giving them a talk right now. But congratulations to Caleb and Trendon, who were both the finalists in the 9U division. Congratulations over there to number 21, our Duckworth. Oh, yeah, definitely. Come on over here. Come on, Caleb. Come over here and grab a seat real quick. Come on. Hey, congratulations, big dog. Congratulations, man. I'm gonna pin that right there. I'm gonna put it right. Oh, it don't even slide in there. I'm gonna let you hold it. So, Caleb, man, tell us a little bit about you, man, and tell us a little bit about your year that you had with the Oak Cliff Titans this year, man.
I had a good year with Oak Cliff Titans.
Uh-huh.
I had good friends, and we had a good season.
Y'all did, man. You played. I mean, you kind of moved around everywhere, man. What was your favorite position that you kind of like to play?
Wide receiver.
I figured that, man. And what was you have a game or play that kind of just stood out to you that was your favorite of the year?
That play against Bullet where I caught that slant.
Oh, I knew you were gonna say that. I knew you were gonna say that. And if y'all didn't get to see it, that was one of the games of the week that was on. And when he caught that slant, man, boom, and got to the house. I mean, that was a beautiful thing, man. 2023 is coming, man. 2023 is coming. The Titans up here loading up, doing more. I keep seeing the moves that Coach Lowe over here making, man. So tell me, what can we look forward to from Mr. Caleb, man, for 2023?
To look more of, me scoring more.
Uh-huh. Just making sure Coach Lowe get you the ball. That's all that matter, man. Ain't nothing wrong with that. What about on defense? What's your favorite position on defense? DN. Oh, so you coming off that edge on that thing too. All right, man. Well, hey, one more time, y'all. Let's give it up. Let's give it up for Mr. Caleb Allen, wide receiver number 1 for the Oak Cliff Titans, man. Great season. Heisman finalist, man. We're going to take you over there and get your pictures in. But great job. But we'll be going on to the 10U division. We got some studs over there in the 10U division. They're about to come on up next.
Your Texas Sports 10U MVP nominees are Samuel Alexander, SED Wolverines, Isaiah Maldonado, Wiley Bulldogs, and Sean Brown.
Back, and we are with the 10U Division I finalists. Man, another loaded group of kids, man. And we about to go on and announce these kids real quick. We got number 16, Sean Brown from the Pac Prime Wolves. Let's give it up for him. We have number 1, Samuel Alexander, Southeast Dallas Wolverines. And number 2, Isaiah Maldonado, Wiley Bulldogs. And man, I'm here with some gentlemen who are going to be able to speak on all of these guys, man. I'm going to start right here with you, Coach. Tell us a little bit about Isaiah, man, the legend of him. Let's go on and talk about him.
Isaiah, man, just the way to describe a kid is just a guy that's going to come to practice and give it everything he got every minute that he's there. He doesn't really talk a lot, and as a coach, I personally wish that he would talk a little more and be a little more of a vocal leader. But he always leads by example with his actions, most of all. He's the type of kid that he played quarterback, but he also played every snap of defense the whole entire season long. He never came out of defense. He played every time on special teams, and just the type of kid that's going to give it everything he got. I mean, you see his stature, he ain't the biggest guy, but he going to make his play feel big, you know what I mean? That's what I love the most about him as his father and his coach, is to see the type of composure that he has with all this pressure. And, you know, we won state last year. We come to this league where it's a lot harder. It's a little more competition, a lot more competition. And just to see him stand tall and compete, you know what I mean? Never shy away. And it was just a pleasure to watch. And so I'm excited for him moving forward.
All right, let's give it up for Isaiah, everybody. Let's give it up for him real quick. Next up, we got Coach K, man. He's going to talk about Mr. Brown over there from the Pac Prime Wolves, man. Tell us all about him.
Hey, this was one of them reasons why I was cool with going down to Coach Tenue. I know I had one of them ones in the locker room. This the kind of kid that you need. He gonna come work hard. I'm talking about he got a violence about him when he runs. He's shifty, he's smart.
Yeah.
We talking about 18 touchdowns. We talking about 7 interceptions. The boy started cornerback too on the season. Had 3 interceptions in one game.
Okay.
So like, just one of those type of playmakers that you need.
Well, let's give it up real quick for Sean Brown, y'all. Let's talk about Sammy, man.
Oh man, he's a you know what you want for a kid. Lead by example. Come to practice every time. He's a leader on and off the field. Tough kid, you know. You can put it on his shoulders, and he want to be great. You know, as a father and as his coach, I tell him, you know, try to give you all, and that's exactly what he do every day.
That's what it is. Give it up for Sammy Alexander, y'all. And we're gonna go ahead and get to the presentation of the award. But man, myself, I want to commend all 3 of you fellas, man. Like, I got to watch all of y'all ball out all year. Y'all did y'all thing, man. Like, we've been saying it all day, but you know, there ain't no loser in this thing. Like, y'all guys got a beautiful future if you just keep doing what you're doing. And I'm glad we got to be a part of that, you know, at least for a year, and get to see y'all come back and do it again. But our 2022 Texas Sports 10U Division I Junior Heisman MVP is number 2, Isaiah Maldonado of the Wiley Bulldogs, Mr. QB1. And this was actually the closest of all the voting that we had all the way. This thing came down to the very, very vote. So these guys all did a great job.
Hey, they all ballers, bro.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Hey, they all ballers. Great job. Great job. Slide on in over here, Zay. Slide right there. Hey, man. Congratulations, man. Congratulations. It's different seeing you without your boy Cash Money, man. I'm used to seeing you with Cash Money all the time.
They like twins.
They always together.
They got a crazy story too, man. Sometimes you don't want to hear that.
No, for real?
They used to be like rivals, and then once they got on the same team, it was like
Just took off with it.
We ain't never gonna be now.
All right. Hey, sometimes it hit like that too, you know, and that's a great combo.
Yeah, no, for sure.
And we're here, man. We are here. I call him Little Manziel, so I'm a little biased. I call him Little Manziel. He gets on there. He makes plays. He's did it all year. And I remember this man right here at the beginning of the year. He came back and said, man, it's this kid Wiley. And everybody had already talked about it before he got here. about the Bulldogs when they all coming over. Everybody was like, man, this kid with that team, like, you just got to see him. And I remember he went down, I believe first game you went down there, and you saw him, and actually he called me, and he was like, Dana, yeah, it's the truth. They weren't lying about this kid, man, and I'm excited to have you here, man. Congratulations on a successful season, man. I know it probably didn't the way you wanted, but to me, y'all competed at a high level all year. You're coming off a state championship in Taifa. You're coming over here, and you made it to y'all made it to almost right there before the state championship here. Y'all were in the conference championship game, man. So very successful season. I can't wait to see what 2023 holds. But, man, tell us a little bit about you and tell us about, some of your favorite moments this year playing.
Some of my favorite moments were probably some of just the like whenever we first played SED, we lost, but that game was super fun. All the fun times, all the times we were like screaming at each other, we were hyping each other up. We get good plays, they get good plays. And just keeping our head up, grinding it out, and that was probably the best time of the season for me.
That game was packed. That game was loaded. It had everything you wanted. I remember it. So that's a really, really great moment right there, man. Tell us about you, man. Like, obviously you play quarterback. Is that your favorite position? Because I know Dad said you played every down on defense, man. What's your favorite position?
My favorite position is definitely quarterback.
Definitely quarterback, man. All right, man. So what else, man? Do you play any other sports? What else do you do?
I do football, baseball, basketball, and I do this one sport called jiu-jitsu, and it's basically like wrestling.
Oh, man, well-rounded, doing everything. I love it. I love to hear it, man. I love to hear it, man. Well, congratulations, man. Like, real talk. Dad, congratulations, man. You have a well-mannered young boy here, man, that is doing this thing. Great, man. Congratulations, man. We can't wait to see you in 2023, man. We'll see you in a couple months, man. 7-on-7's here. Hey, shout out to Coach Lance.
And Coach Lance.
Hey, oh, there it is. Shout out to Coach Lance.
Give all your coaches, man. Tell them.
Coach Eggs, Coach Lance, Coach Rob, Coach Q,
Coach Sanders,
especially Coach Q, because without him, I probably wouldn't be as good as a quarterback.
There it is. Hey, there it is. Hey, shout out to Coach Lance and them out there with the Bulldogs, man. We'll see y'all 7-on-7 to be here before you know it. But once again, let's give it up for our 2022 10U Heisman winner, Mr. Isaiah Maldonado. We'll be right here back with the 11U division, our final division for the day.
Brown. Your Texas Sports 11U MVP nominees are Sanjay Peoples, SCD Wolverines, Hunter Adams, SED Wolverines, and Brandon Fulks Jr., Killeen Cove Chiefs. Your Texas Sports 5U MVP D1 nominees are Aiden Gibson, Oak Cliff Titans, Travion Square, SED Wolverines, and Josiah DeBose, DFW Ravens Elite. Brown. Your Texas Sports 11U MVP nominees are Sanjay Peoples, SCD Wolverines, Hunter Adams, SED Wolverines, and Brandon Fulks Jr., Killeen Cove Chiefs. Your Texas Sports 5U MVP D1 nominees are Aiden Gibson,
All right, we're back. We are with the final division of our Texas Sports Awards ceremony, and we were with the 11U division. Man, we got some ballers. The close it out, we got some ballers here. From the Southeast Dallas Wolverines, we got number 1, Hunter Adams. Let's give it up for. Hey, Hunter's already won one of these things, so this is nothing new to him. He's been a constant scholar athlete here in the league every year that he's been here. He's been nominated several times for the Junior Heisman Award over there with that high-powered offense with the Wolverines, and he's been the head of that for a long time. Next to him, we have number 25, Brandon Folks Jr. from the Killeen Cove Chiefs. And if you saw this kid play, then you know what it is. Corey, you just speaking on it a little bit, man, about how he runs the ball and everything he does, man. What do you think about it?
I was able to see him get busy at the All-Star. And you're talking about some of the best in the league, and he stood out to me. So I was just telling him, hey, man, I like your game. Keep running that ball. Great combination of power and speed, so I love it. I was asking, hey, man, you doing push-ups or something? All right. Fitting in that shirt. So I'm a big fan, man, of both of these young men.
Man, Hunter, I'm going to slide to you first, man. Like I said, you've been through this process before, but I want to know about this year, man. I don't know what are y'all going to be doing, you know, further in the youth football world. Are you moving on to school sports or whatever? But tell me a little bit about this year and just your experiences this year, and, you know, and what you're looking forward to going forward.
This year it was great. We had a good run. We beat a lot of teams this year.
Yeah.
Well, we won state this year.
And that was back-to-back, right? That was
Back-to-back states. We went to nationals this year, won in the first round, came short in the second round. We still have fun after that.
Okay. So, man, with you being one of the kids that really almost, you've been there your whole time, because you were here, you were with Truth and Flag, and you went all the way through with the Wolverines right after that. I believe from 7U or 8U, I believe, going all the way through here, man. Tell us about your Little League experience, man. Like, what was Little League football like for you?
Little League football was great, especially as a quarterback. You get to grow and learn before you go to school sports.
Mm-hmm.
You just get an opportunity to feel pressure in big-time games like nationals.
Mm-hmm.
And just like our state championship, we played Pac-Ron.
Yeah, you've played in a lot of big games throughout your years, man. So it's to me, it's been an honor to be able to see you mature from that little kid on that True Flag football team all the way up to where you are right now. And it just, it kind of reminds you, man, how long we've been doing this thing, and seeing these kids grow up.
You got a whole city that's rooting for you.
Yeah.
Because, like you said, we've been able to watch you grow. So, like you said, it's been an honor to watch you, man. And you can spin that ball. I was talking to somebody about you the other day being a brand ambassador, so we're not done. But you can spin that ball, man. It's always, it was a pleasure watching you put it on the dime. And like I said, man, we rooting for you. Your parents know how to get in contact with us. We know how to get in contact with them, and we will be watching. Go far, young man.
Keep doing your thing, man. So pass that on over to Brandon. Now, Brandon, first year over here in the league. We got to finally see some more Killeen boys come out of here. I mean, the Chiefs is a household name. Everybody around Texas know the Killeen Cove Chiefs, man. Tell us a little bit about you. Have you been with the Chiefs majority of your youth football time playing, or have you played with other teams? Or tell us a little bit about that.
I played with other teams before.
Okay.
I've been with the Chiefs for about 3 years.
Okay. So you've been there for a little bit.
I played with the Patriots and then the Knights.
All right. So this year, Coach KJ, head coach for the 11U, man, when he brought y'all over here now, I have to call y'all the Road Warriors because y'all was on the road all the time, and that's tough. That's tough to have to go to somebody else's house every week and play football, man. So how were you prepared mentally to be able to do that, man, for as many games as y'all did that? Because that's something that nobody's really done, that Road Warrior stuff like y'all did this year, man. Was it tough?
Yes, sir.
It was tough? Man, so tell me a little bit about it, man. What were some of the tough things about it, some of the grinding, or was it just mainly the traveling and having to play in somebody else's backyard all the time?
Mainly the traveling. I mean, every single time I had to go to somebody else's Football, please, bro.
So tell us a little bit about you. What's your favorite position? And you play both sides of the ball, so tell us about what positions you play. And then what was the best moment to you this year playing football?
I played running back and cornerback. And the best moment was when we played Pac Prime the second time. We lost, but it was my favorite game.
You balled out that game. I think you balled out that game. I think you let everybody know
That's a football
who you
answer
were.
right
No,
there.
and it was. I mean, I got to be front and center at that game, and that game to me by far was the best game of the year. And that was coming off the first game because y'all's first game against Pac Prime was a classic game. But that game right there stood out to me because both of y'all were fighting, going back and forth. It went to overtime, and Pac ended up coming out on top. But the Chiefs let everybody know who they were, and I believe that was y'all were one of the best coach teams. Y'all didn't quit. Y'all fought through the whole season. So big ups to you and what you've been doing, man. So where are you going to? Are you going to 7th grade or are you going to 8th grade next year?
I'm going to 8th grade next year.
Okay, so where you be going to school and where do you plan on going to high school?
I'm planning on going to high school to Harker Heights.
Parker Heights, okay.
And for middle school, I'm at Eastern Hills.
Okay, so is this your last year playing youth football? Or you going to give it one more year? Or you don't know that? One more year? So you'll graduate out as a chief?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, okay, well, good luck to Coach KJ and y'all guys. And, man, I'm glad we got to know you guys a little bit more right here. So we ready to get on into it? Let's grab the awards. And like I say, man, big shout out. Our third nominee was Juju, from the Southeast Dallas Wolverines. And that's another kid we've got to see a lot of years of. That kid is a stud. I mean, you know he's on your team. That kid can do a little bit of everything, man, from the kick return aspects to running back, receiver, whatever you want to put him at, Juju can do it, man. So big shout out to him. I hate he's not here to be here to be recognized. So let's give it up real quick. Let me pull it up. I don't see what we got. All right, our 11U Texas Sports Division I Junior Heisman winner is number 28, Sanjay Peoples, Juju from Southeast Dallas Wolverines. He's the winner of that award. So shout out to him. He isn't here to accept it right now. We'll make sure we get that to him. But once again, you guys, I want to congratulate both of you guys on a great season. We thank y'all for playing here, man. We thank you for doing what you've done, man. You've helped grow youth football, man. You've changed the game as far as just being able to be on that field and run the offense y'all ran and do some of the things y'all done. So keep doing what you're doing, man. Keep playing hard. Keep doing what you're doing. It was a pleasure to be able to watch you, to be a stud. Shout out to y'all's parents. Both sets of parents are doing a great job. Shout out to y'all. So great job, and Corey's got y'all's awards right there. Excuse me, I'm sorry.
You know, put a wide array on notes that you want to do on the backside. So keep doing your thing, keep balling, and go far. All right?
Yes, sir.
Hey, you done been down this process a couple of times now. You already know what it is. And number love on this end. Both of y'all great players. Keep balling. There was another third grade player right here. But we expect for all three of y'all to do great things, man. And we rocking with you all the way.
There it is.
All right? Keep doing your thing.
Let's give it up for him, y'all. All right, we'll let y'all go take y'all pictures. Let's close it out right here. We'll close it out. Yeah. Oh, thank you. All right, y'all. Man, that kind of wraps up everything for the 2022 season. Man, I appreciate everybody who tuned in and kind of watched this thing. Man, it was our first year doing it now. 2023, this is going to be done on All-Star Weekend. So the award ceremony is going to be All-Star Weekend going into 2023, and it's going to be pretty much like the NFL awards thing. We're going to have everybody there. It's going to be a different type of presentation.
Yeah.
We brought this right here was more of an intimate, personal setup for our first one, and the next one's going to be a show. It's going to be great. We're going to get to honor everybody from the All-Stars to the MVPs and everybody doing that, man. But 2022 was a great season. Man, what you thinking, man? Like,
man, I hope everybody enjoyed it, man. For me, it was good to see these little fellas dressed up, man, looking good.
Yeah.
You know, coming out and celebrating these kids. You know, like I said, in my eyes, one person can win the big trophy.
Yeah.
But all of these kids are some of the best kids out there, and any coach would love to have them on their team. So
Exactly.
my thing is, just celebrate your kids. As I said before, both awards named after Kyrell McBride Johnson and Xavier Perry Jr.
Yeah.
And that means a lot to us. And these are some of the kids that are carrying these kids' legacy on for their parents and their family. So hopefully everybody enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. It was fun. And, like I say, All-Star Weekend this year, it's going to be crazy.
It's going to be a show, man, 2023. I promise you. We're already starting to work on everything for that December thing when we do All-Star Weekend with the award ceremony, with the game, it's a lot of things we're going to put in store for those couple of days. But 2022, shout out to everybody. Shout out to organizations of the year. TCU got Division II Organization of the Year. SCD got Division I. We did have a top 3, which we'll put that out there for everybody because it is a top 3. We do a financial kickback to those organizations just for winning.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Just for top 3, just for winning in the regular season. The regular season total combined record, we do a kickback to those teams. So we'll definitely make sure. What you got, Jazz?
How can they join the league, and then how can they be a sponsor?
Oh, okay. Well, look at Jazz. I always throwing it in there just right. So anybody looking, hey, March 25th, we're not taking no more teams after that date. That's when we're having our president's meeting. So if you're thinking about or interested in joining, this is the home for you. We have traditional and we have age pure. So we got every option you want. We have the best cheer program in Texas with the best cheer directors and the best cheer directors from the organization standpoint too. You're going to get a little bit of everything. They have large and small in the cheer division. In Division II, it's a traditional setup, which is 6U flag, 8U, 10U, 12U. Shout out to the East Texas Conference, the RGV Conference that just came on. We have our Southern Elite Conference, which is in Coastal Bend. I'm going to put it out there. We about to Houston. It's about. I'll be dropping that this week. Houston's coming. We got them coming in Division II, and there's one more area that might be popping in here, which we're having a meeting next Saturday, February the 11th, in San Antonio. We're having a meeting next week. Shoot me a message. We have David McKinney, who's our regional director down there. You can get with David. But San Antonio, it's time. It's time to come on in. It's time to bring what you got, and let's go and complete this thing and have all the areas, competing at one spot, man, where you're going to be recognized. We're going to have great competition. I'm going to say it again. We're the only league that pays for our team's registration to go to nationals. Yep. Nobody else is kicking back. And we give you a financial kick to go towards your housing. Yeah. All those little bitty things is everything organization-based. We're going to have preseason events. We're going to continue to support. Shout out to all our presidents in our league, man. I can't name them all because it's a whole bunch of them, but, man, from the Currys to 6'3s to Jason with the Mustangs to Terry, you know what I'm saying? I won't name them all, but God dog, it's a lot. But, hey, I got to give it up to them, you know what I'm saying? Because without them, there is no league. Yeah. And those guys who pour so much time into their organizations continue to do what you're doing. Shout out to Marco down there with the Ducks. Keep doing what you're doing down there, man. But that's all I got, man. I appreciate y'all tuning in. Shout out to Jazz who put this whole production together. We got Donovan with Next Up, who's in here on the photography. He's going to be having a video coming out. Yeah. And look how fast we're doing that, man. We got a lot of things working with the media this year, too. So if you're still looking to join it, we're going to need the team because we're everywhere. So we're going to have a sponsored mixer. Oh, excuse me. We're going to have a sponsored mixer that's coming. And if you are looking to sponsor the league in any type of capacity, you'll be able to get with Jazz or shoot anything to us. We'll have all the information coming up. But thank y'all, man. 2023, we got 7-on-7 Battle of the Bigs, spring football. Yeah. About to kick off March 18th or 19th weekend. Spring football kicks off. 7-on-7 is 2 weeks after that on April 2nd. Yep. Get with Corey. Shoot him a message if you're trying to get in there on that spring football. At 7-on-7 Battle of the Bigs. You can shoot a message to me, Jeff, anybody with the other stuff, man. But, man, thank y'all. Love everybody out there, man. The show will be back here pretty soon. We'll be kicking off because we got basketball rolling too. Yeah. So it's a lot going on, man. But y'all have a great weekend. Shout out to Irv. Oh, shout out to my boy Irv, man. He out reffing today. He had to get get that cheddar. But y'all know what he did all year. Irv did his thing. What'd you say, Bernard? Oh, say
Yeah.
he always thinking of some next level. So CheerCon 2023, as they say, it's coming.
Sure,
But, hey,
better get it together, man. These ladies not playing.
man, Lorinda and
Yeah.
Keanu, man, they keep on doing it. It's not us. It's them. It's all them. So thank y'all. Hey, shout out to the Gold Standard Lounge for letting us have this event here,
Absolutely.
too. We hit him at the last minute, and Corey got us in. So shout out to him, man. And it's a beautiful facility. If you ever want to have a mixer here, come see it. But we'll see y'all later, man. Thank y'all once again. We out. Thank you, Jan. You awesome. Hey, big dog. Congratulations once again, my man. I gotta give you something to feel out. Hey, Pops, keep doing your thing, man. Keep doing Look at him, man. What are you trying to do? I get no pictures? Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. You move the stuff out the way. Yeah, do whatever you want to do. Oh, you know what? We should do this thing right here. Hey, Corey. There's a red. I get a picture. We didn't get no picture. Come on, y'all.